Let's cut through the nonsense and all the BS. Life is hard, yes. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor, struggle is just inevitable. It's guaranteed. Everyone is going through something. The only difference is that you get to choose your heart. Because let's be honest, staying broke, hard. Becoming wealthy, hard. Living paycheck to paycheck, hard. Building financial freedom, also hard. But here's the reality that most people don't want to admit. One struggle leads to control, and the other keeps you stuck. So, which hard are you going to choose? Hey, I'm Marisha. If you're new here, subscribe because right now I make videos daily to help you become the best version of yourself. But don't just watch these videos. Learn, apply, take action, and change your life. Now let's talk about why the poor stay poor and the rich stay rich, and why you need to make a choice today. So let's start off with the myth of the easy life. So we can all agree that most people think that money makes life easy. That is that is a bit of that's a trap. It's a scam, actually. Wealth, it doesn't eliminate problems. It actually upgrades it. A poor man struggles about rent, food, and surviving the month, you know? And a rich man stresses about investments, taxes, business risk, and protecting his wealth. So honestly, the stress doesn't go away, it just changes form. So if you think being poor is just bad luck or that rich people have it easy, you're missing the point. There's a point in all of this, okay? Every choice that you make today determines what kind of problems you'll have to face tomorrow. So do you want to fight for survival or do you want to fight to grow and protect your wealth and protect wealth? Next thing, let me tell you about the struggles of staying broke and poor. Let's get real about what being poor looks like, okay? You live paycheck to paycheck, always one emergency away from a disaster. Like imagine you get fired. Lack of opportunities, you have no connections, there are no access to high income skills. And then when it comes to health issues, you can't really afford proper health care or even quality food, which leads to health problems that you have to pay even bigger bills to. And then there's, limited choices. Life is dictated by what you can afford to do or have and not what you want. And lastly, constant stress. Every decision, it's about survival. It's not about growth. And the worst part to all of this is the fact that poverty is very expensive. Late fees, high interest rates, cheap, unhealthy food that leads to bigger health bills. Living in poverty isn't just hard, it's a trap. Now, let's talk about the struggle of being rich. Now, let's flip it a bit, okay? If you think that rich people have no problem, you need to think again because everyone has problems, okay? If you live and breathe, you are bound to face problems. It's a guarantee, it's inevitable. Okay? The rich have a few things that, a few problems of their own, like the fear of losing it all. It's like the more you have, the more you have to protect. And there's also fake people everywhere. Fake friends, family, scammers. Everyone just wants something from you. No one really actually wants to know you. They want something from you. That's just some people though. It's not everyone, but most. Number 3, complex decisions. Taxes, investments, legal battles, business risk, and etc. I could go on with the list. Which brings us to the last one, number 4, which means there is literally no room for mistakes, because a person who's living in poverty, like a poor man's failure, it's kind of expected, because he has limited resources and all of these things. But a rich man's failure is public. Which brings us to number 5. Time is your enemy. The richer you get, the less freedom you have. It's actually kind of like the opposite of what we think. Unless you build systems to escape from the grind. So, with all of that said, do you see the pattern here? Both paths are hard in their own way, but only one pushes you puts you in control. So, with that said, some people say that, rich people problems aren't real. That is wrong, okay? I'm telling you these things because you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to go up that ladder. Your brain doesn't measure problems by dollars. It measures them in by emotional weight. A poor man's a like someone a poor man loses $500, losing $500 feels the same kind of panic as a man who loses $5 million. A CEO, making $1 billion, making $1 billion decisions, feels the same pressure as a worker choosing between rent or groceries. The stress doesn't disappear with money. It just shifts to a way different level. So ask yourself, do you want the stress of struggling to survive, or do you want the stress of building and protecting your wealth? Here's a real test. If I handed you $1 million today, could you handle it? Because studies show, you can search this, study shows that lottery winners go broke within 5 years, most of them. And why is that? Because of the fact that they never learn how to manage their money, which is why the journey of, becoming successful is really way more important than the destination, because that's where you grow, that's where you prepare, that's where you build yourself so that you can be prepared to receive. Money doesn't change who you are. It magnifies who you already are. So if you're bad with money, more money will destroy you. If you're disciplined with money, more money will multiply your success and help you grow. So the only way to win is to upgrade your mindset before you start upgrading your bank account. As a matter of fact, as you upgrade your mindset, it will show in your bank account. So at the end of the day, there is no escaping struggle. It's everywhere. As long as you live and breathe, you have problems. It's just that there are good problems and there are bad problems, and there are much preferred problems and not preferred problems. And the thing is, you have the freedom. You get to choose. You get to pick. You get to pick the heart of, paycheck stress or the heart of financial discipline. You can pick the heart of being stuck or the heart of growing. Or you can pick the heart of working for money or the heart of making money work for you. Because either way, life is hard, both sides of the coin. But why not struggle for something better? So here's my challenge to you. Drop a comment below. Are you choosing to stay broke or fight for success? And send this video to someone who needs to hear it. And if you're serious about building a better life, hit that subscribe button right now. Because let me tell you something, no one is coming to save you. They can try, your families, friends, people who love you and care for you. They can try, but your life is in your hands and no one else. So choose your heart now. Now stop scrolling, make something happen. And if you want to watch more of my videos, you can check out this video, or go straight to my channel for my other contents. And yes, let's get to work and let's take over the world.